Naked author, Jason William Mitchiner Galbraith, greatest author of my generation, GAOMG. My story broke. I've talked about it quite a bit. I hope you had a chance to check it out. It really talks very eloquently everything that I've been doing for almost 20 years, from writing my books and taking on like the 20th century traditional like publishing houses like a Random House, everything that I've done with my books. You should really check it out and, really go over really eloquently, talks about everything that I've done. And again, it's not just the books that I wrote that makes me the greatest author of my generation. It's utilizing everything in the 21st century. I've used all the 21st century technology, from print on demand technology. It allows my books to be sold on Amazon, one book at a time, instead of the traditional publishing houses like a Random House. I use all 21st century technology like social media, like this, YouTube, promoting my books, my brand, instead of old, fragmented, dying, traditional, just print, radio, and TV media. Utilizing the latest 21st century medical technology in arterial fibrillation ablation to keep this author's heart beating to write more books well into the 21st century. All of these factors combined together make me, Jason William Mitchiner Galbraith, the greatest author of my generation. And this whole article really talks about it and describes it and says it really eloquently for you. I had to deal with a lot of court situations and what the courts, did to me, and try to paint me, with everything that I've been doing for almost 20 years, writing my books, all on my own, promoting them and everything. That article explains it, but it's like what the courts did, and for the ex to believe this, her family believes this, the judges believe this. That means that's personified by like thousands, millions of people think like this, and all these people are garbage people. So if these people think like that, there's more people that think like that. I hope you don't think like that. If you do, please read this article, because they're like painting me like this thing here's like I run around, in New York City with naked author on me, wearing my Speedo with my books. It's bizarre. I don't know what he's doing. I'm not hurting anybody. I'm making a name for myself. And again, it's all explained, here, and everything here. Like, dude, I'm running with my book. Who am I hurting? Naked author. I wrote it in there. It's branding myself. I fight MMA. That's amazing. The shape you have to be in? Dude, they're painting me. They say like I'm all aggressive and stuff. Like, dude, that's easy to say because I like to fight. Dude, that's a sport. Punching a dude in the face, that's a hobby. Who doesn't have an itch on a Sunday? You just want to spar. It's like I just have an itch to punch somebody in the face. It's a hobby. It's just a fun sporting event. It's not overly aggressive. It's a sport. So again, this whole article explains everything, and all of those people try to paint me as like some kind of like bad person for writing books, jumping out of airplanes with my book. Like, who's that hurting? I mean, if my parachute didn't open on my second skydive, and if I had splattered on somebody, that would have hurt both you and me. That would have sucked for all of us, and that would have sucked. But my parachute did open on this one, so I didn't hurt anybody, and I landed. Again, you can read it all. Dude, surfing. I want to take down Kelly Slater. Go surf that, dude. I was awesome. Running, I didn't even know I was Scottish the whole time. Anyway, it's all in. Standing on top. Dude, that's iconic, that photo, man. That is dope. And then I go back there. I just went back there 2022, right back up to the New York City, climbed back up those steps. I donated my first trilogy too to the New York City Public Library. It's on one of those YouTube clips. Freaking amazing. Awesome what I've done. All these years. Dude, going against like my heart, the AFib, running the marathon with AFib, it was it's not like your heart's gonna explode. It was like my heart, it's like rubber bands tightening and tightening, and it's like it's just gonna seize. It was so painful, and even after the surgery the first time, it wasn't fixed. When I was on vacation, it was still like seizing up on me. There are a lot of sketchy moments, in my life till the last surgery. And the doctor wanted to do the surgery before I went to Ibiza. And I said it before, but I was like, no way, I'm going to see Ibiza before I die in my Speedo. And it's definitely, if you're going to die, go see Ibiza before you die. Anyway, definitely check out this article. And if you're confused, you think like the X, all those horrible people, judges and stuff, who are these judges? Who grows up to be a family court judge or a lawyer? Like, I remember when I was a kid, little kid, play around, you want to be like a fireman or a doctor, you want to help people. I never remember a kid being like, you know what, I want to be a family court judge and destroy people's lives. I wish a kid said that to me when I was a little kid on the park, because I would have busted that kid up. But yeah, I wonder what point do people decide to be evil family court lawyers and judges? But again, 20th century marriages, dude, those are for the old boomers, man. You will not see me getting in any marriages, 20th century marriages. If you really love somebody, you're going to be with that person regardless. Dude, do not get sucked into the 20th century boomer system. Dude, stay out of that system. Anyway, if you're confused, again, just read my article. You can just type in my name, it'll come up. It's in Voyage LA. It was real dope. It covers like everything that I've been doing for 20 years. And I mean, everything. Like even like all of my fights, to finding out that I'm a male descendant of Robert the Bruce. It's just amazing. Cheers.